Okay guys, right behind me here we have the generator. You can see there's a panel right there that we put the wrong one in. It's an indoor panel and needs to be an outdoor because we're obviously outdoors over here. So today I'm going to show you how that gets done. Okay, so here's a closer look at the panel. The wires come in right over here. So the first thing I'm going to do is disconnect all the wires here. And then we can take down this panel. Alright guys, so I disconnected the wires from the breakers over here. There's a hole over here with the chase nipple. So I just pulled out the wires. It comes through the back here, so I pulled it out of the panel. Now all I got to do is take out those 4 screws and down the panel goes. So I finally got the panel down. That lock nut gave me a little trouble. It's right over here. Here's the old panel. And here's the new outdoor that has a special cover. If I can get it to close. That closes and make sure water doesn't get into the panel. Right now what I'm going to do is create a knockout right here. Just the same way the wires came in to this panel. Over here we don't have room on the bottom. So in this panel I'm going to make it on top. Alright, so I marked out my knockout and I made a pilot hole in the center, and now I'm going to use this carbide hole saw to make it bigger so I can stick the punch in there. Hopefully in the future when I get a better setup I'll be able to show you the full process, how I actually do it, but as of now I only have 2 hands, so that's that. So I just finished making the hole with the carbide hole saw. Now I'm going to stick in the punch and punch out the full size of the hole. Bingo! Alright, so next what I'm going to do, I have the level right here. I'm going to put it up there, make sure everything is level. And then I'm going to mark out the hole for this knockout and make the same thing in the generator so I can feed the wires through, because we can't use that old one, it's too low. Later on we're going to figure out what we're going to do with it, how we're going to cover it up. Alright, so I marked where I'm going to make my knockout. I did the same thing like I did in the panel. I made that pilot hole, and now with the carbide hole saw again I'm going to make this hole. And once again with the punch we're going to make the hole. Done. Alright, so I put up the panel and I tightened down the lock nut. Then I made sure everything was leveled and I drilled a hole for that top screw over there, and I put a washer on the front of the screw like this, and then in the back I also put a washer and a nut to tighten everything down. Now I'm gonna tighten that screw up and then I could drill out the last 2 holes here, and then the panel's up. And then we have to wire everything that was wired into the old panel. So stay tuned and we're making progress. Alright, so we finally got the panel up. But the wires feeding to the breakers before, now they're a little short because the hole is higher up in here versus using this one. So tomorrow when we get our delivery, we'll be able to swap these out for longer wires and then wire them up to the breakers. And we're going to knock these guys out for the breakers and then wire everything up.